What is up, guys? Godzilla here, and today I have a triple celebration. First and foremost, well, maybe, I don't know, I can't really decide, but the thing that happened today is my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. That is right, 1 year on my YouTube channel, 1 year of Godzilla. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna talk more later, but the other thing that happened about 3 days ago, at most 4 days ago, I reached 400 subscribers. Thank you very much. 400 is a pretty big number, at least I think. I'm currently at 415 subscribers, yeah. So, I've been growing pretty fast recently, so thank you all for that. Let's see, and views, all total, let me take a look here. Let's see, alright, total views on my channel is 103,000 views on my channel. That is great. I think that number is just so, so big, like 103,000. I'm just so thankful for that. Now it's funny because my most viewed video is my Minya vs. Little Godzilla stop motion. That has 45 views. Sorry, not 45. 45,000 views. And it has 104 likes. So yes, 45,000 views. That's almost half of my entire channel's views right there. So yeah, that one's been growing really fast lately. Like, only just a few weeks ago it had maybe 20,000. Anyway, my most recent stop motion has 14,545. So yes, my channel has just grown so much lately. I'm getting so many new subscribers, so many new people watching my videos. It's just been a really fun time this past year. I'm gonna say this right now. If I hadn't have made this channel, my 2014 would have probably been excuse me, it would have probably been way different. Oh, I guess this is also sort of a New Year's celebration. Yeah, sure. Quadruple celebration. Yes, my channel, if I hadn't made it, my 2014 would have been way different. Like, 2014 is full of so many good memories, for me at least. And the main reason is A, making videos and interacting with you guys, watching my channel grow, and B, all the people I've met, my friends on YouTube. You guys are actually, I don't know if you realize this, but you guys are actually like a really big part of my life and what I do. Like, I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true. Like, when I think to 2014, the first thing I think of when I look back to 2014 is the people I've met on YouTube. I'm, like, all the times I've had with them, like, just talking on Google Hangouts down here in my basement, it's really shaped my year. So yes, I'm probably gonna do a shout out video, for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Also, my collection has been growing too. My collection has grown a huge amount since I started this channel. A huge amount. Really big amount. Is it the biggest collection? No. Is it the best collection? No. Is it a good collection? I think it's a good collection. Um, but it's just grown so much, and I have two more figures on the way. Two. So I made this picture here. I'm gonna show you guys. Basically, it shows all the figures I had when I first started the channel. It shows them on the shelves that I have now, and you can just see the growth in my collection with these pictures. Yeah, it's just amazing for me to think that my collection has grown so much. And I don't get paid to do what I do. I'm not a YouTube partner or anything. I don't monetize my videos, but so that's not how I afford the figures. The way I afford my figures is just working hard to get money. Most of my money is going towards G-Fest right now, but I still have been able to get in some box days here and there. So my collection is growing very, well, I think. So, thank you all just so much for 400 subscribers. Thank you all so much for 100,000 views. Thank you all so much for a wonderful 2014. And thank you all so much for a wonderful year on YouTube. That's a quadruple celebration. Yeah, it's just, I really can't thank you guys enough. This channel is such a big part of my life. I'm just harping on and on about this, and I know it's getting really boring for you guys. But, my life, in my view, my life is just, so much more interesting with this YouTube channel. Just from my point of view, not from anyone else's. I just think that my life is, because I have, stuff to look forward to. It's not like a dead community. It's, where no one does anything anymore. There's YouTube channels out there to watch. Also, just with, people watching my channel. I mean, people are gonna... I've built up my channel, 400 subscribers, that's a safe number. So, people are just gonna keep commenting on my stuff. No matter what, even if I leave YouTube. So I'm gonna, which I'm not doing by the way, I'm gonna be pretty occupied for a long time. After making this channel and making so many friends, I don't ever foresee myself getting out of Godzilla, which is sad, I guess, but I guess it's also a good thing, because Godzilla's nice. But this is just changed my life. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. So before I talk for too long, one more time. Thank you all for 400 subscribers, 100,000 views, supporting me throughout a year on YouTube, and giving me a wonderful 2014. The wonderful 2014 thing being the New Year's celebration. And the wonderful year on YouTube being the 1 year anniversary, if that makes sense. So I think it'd be sort of cool to go through the different art I've gone through on my channel, channel art and profile pictures and stuff. So really quick, I want to just first show you guys all the profile pictures I've had before. The very first day I started my channel, and this is the very first day, it was the picture of Godzilla 2014 that I drew, the head. It looked pretty bad at the time, but eventually I fixed the picture, and it looks better now, the drawing itself. So don't worry, it's not that ugly now. Anyway, so after that, I decided to make something a little more customized. So I thought, what's the ugliest Godzilla suit? You know, a lot of people put their favorite or the best Godzilla suit. I thought, what's the ugliest Godzilla suit? I didn't want to do Zilla because I didn't want people to think that I'm a 1998 fan. So I decided to use 1967, the 1967 Godzilla suit from Son of Godzilla. And what I did was I just put my name, Godzilla, on the picture, and that became my profile picture for a long time. I actually really like that picture. I'm wondering if I should go back to it or not. I don't know. After that, I thought, okay, you know what? What's my favorite Godzilla suit? And I knew it was 1994. So I went and found a decent picture of 94, put my name on it, and I'm not sure I like that picture all that much, but that's my current profile picture. Yep. Anyway, so on to the channel art, or the cover photo, or the banner, whatever you want to call it. I actually started out as a 2014 poster with Godzilla's spines blocking out the sun and, you know, the people skydiving. But after that, I decided to customize it. So I took a picture of a bunch of my Godzilla figures, Godzilla specifically. I photoshopped the background to be green, and I put my name on it, Godzilla. And it was unique, but it didn't look very professional. So eventually, what I did was I set up my NECA Godzilla 2014 and my Bandai Pink Tag Godzilla 2004. I set them up in just a way, and then I photoshopped, I drew in atomic breaths from both of them in Photoshop, and I also made the background red. I put my name on it, said a bit about what I did, and I also put a random picture of Godzilla 1967 on there. So that was cool, but the way I had saved the picture didn't save it at the best quality, and I don't know, it didn't look that good. I could have done a better job. So, lastly, I went into my Photoshop program. I found a background of a pretty city, and I found my favorite Godzilla suit, 1994. I put it on there, and then I'm like, hey, why don't I do something cool to this? So I made it black and white, like strictly only black and white, not like gray or anything like black and white movies, but only black and white. And that actually looked really cool, so I kept that. And I also put my name and stuff I do on there, you know, Godzilla discussions and reviews. Something I hadn't done before, I made the text look cool, like make it glow, have glowing on the inside. So I just messed around a lot, and I eventually got a look that I really liked. So that's probably going to be my permanent banner, because I think it looks great. So yeah, that's sort of the history of my, the look of my channel. So, yes, thank you all for watching. Like I said, I'll probably make a shout-out video, but, just thank you all for supporting me. If we could get me to 450 subs soon, I'd be really happy. If you all enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you didn't enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys on my next video.